August 27th, 2020. This is a being upload and Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and telephone history. I'm in the process of suing Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube and the telephone company. I'm going to own and part of the internet. I'm going to own part of the internet. This is part one. Part one. I'm doing this. I did a video for my mom the other night to show my mom I'm the greatest of all time. Now it's my grandmother's birthday, and they're trying to take me to jail any day now. So I'm at $4 million a second. I'm at $4 million a second, and I'm going to sue Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. So this is a very important upload. I did something for us with my mom. It was with my mom. I did a video for my mom to show I'm the greatest man of all time. Now it's my grandmother's birthday. Their birthday is 3 days apart, and life is not a game. Life is too short. So this is what's going on in America. So I'm going to capitalize it. I'm going to capitalize. It's like Rosa Parks come too far. It's like Martin Luther King's, our ancestors have come too far for me to even let this slide. So if Metro want to continue to hire these guys, Metro is finished. Well, they're already finished. They're going to be charged with child porno, conspiracy to commit rape, conspiracy to commit murder, sexual extortion. They're extorting me sexually, and they're extorting my brain. So they have to do life in jail with my enemies. They're working with my enemies. They have to do life in jail. And they're going to lose their company because I have a company. So I'm going to counter sue them. They're doing it because I have something, my brain and my company. So this is part one. Excuse me, they're hacking my phone now, which is no problem. Yeah, that's a quick story. There's a lot. So this is part one. Got a few things to say. So this is part one. Excuse me. They just hacked. They're going to be in for America. Metro is using their company. Whoever's working with these guys, the telephone company, is going to lose their company. America, pay attention. They're going to hack my mind and stalk me with death, murder, rape, and jail all day. So this is part one. I got up, made me some breakfast. And everybody agrees. They said, when I made the sausage and grits, they say, well, they're going to scream. There's a bunch of gay men who like to get beat up and fucked in the ass and who have sucked dick before. And they're in my brain every second of the day. So since they're in my brain every second of the day, they worry about how my food tastes. And I'm not gay. Excuse me, they just hacked me right now with the phone. So this is a being I'll upload. So this is part one. They wonder how my food tastes. They think they're controlling me, but they lose their confidence when I start eating. So they start screaming and threatening my life. So I picked up the phone, and the phone company's going to bet their whole company today. Picked up the phone. Somebody said, just pick up the phone and see what time it is. Everything I see on my phone is 12:53, 12:54, 911. They're going to take me to jail. They just threatened me, take me to jail, 254. They use my stuff against me. So this is U.S. history. I have a tactical team riding around protecting my life. They just threatened me with 254 on the video. And when I picked the phone up earlier, 11:20 on my phone. So they threatened me every second of the day. So that's why I just laid it down. This is America. They just threatened me 254 into the video, right? Now when I was cooking 11:20, I was cooking 11:20 a.m. They threatened me. So I just deleted space off my phone. I've been deleting space off my phone and start reporting the crime. See, I'm on two phones. See, the phones can see each other. I'm on two phones, so I had to delete the space before I start listening because this is U.S. history. This is world history. This is how Instagram's going to lose their company. Facebook and YouTube is going to lose their company. Got a bunch of gay men on my phone, second for second, and they threatening my life 24/7. So Metro is going to be charged with conspiracy to commit murder. They're going to be charged with threatening me to commit murder. They're going to be charged with sexual extortion, rape, and child pornography. August 27, 2020, Metro PCS, YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram is going to be charged with child pornography, sexual extortion, conspiracy to commit murder, conspiracy to commit murder, and child pornography. Conspiracy to commit murder, child pornography, and sexual extortion. So I have all this information on Metro and brain hacks and jaw hacks. I have all this information on Metro PCS, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, and part of the internet. And I'm going to just have a check for part of the internet. So August 27, 2020, part one. They're going to be screaming all day. This is how I'm going to win. Shout out to Marcus Joy. Shout out to Hair Joy. My homeboy. What's up, Mike? That's my homeboy. I was just thinking these things like, oh, Mike, I got all this stuff on MJ. So I'm like, MJ kind of old. Even though that's my son and that's my dog too. But dang, he got a son. It's gonna be me and his son still here. So peace and love, peace and love, peace and love. Shout out to my homeboy Marcus Jordan, Hair Jordan. So this is August 27th, 2020. This is a being out upload U.S. history. Shout out to Deion Sanders Jr. Shout out to Junior. Shout out to Marlon Wayans Jr. too. Shout out to all of them. This is how we're gonna do it. Gonna need these guys. Shout out to Puff too. Shout out to Revolt TV. August 27, 2020. Shout out to Junior. So anyway, August 27, 2020. Those are my homeboys. Those are the Prince friends. August 27, 2020. This is a being out of upload on U.S. history. Happy birthday to my grandmother. Happy birthday to my mother. My brother's birthday, August 24, 2020. My grandmother's birthday is August 27, 2020. This is U.S. and world history. August 24, August 27, 2020. The process of suing the phone companies, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. And be looking out for my comments. I'm going to be making world history, leaving my ideas for comments. So shout out to Hair Jordan again, Marcus Jordan again. Shout out to the whole Jordan family. Peace and love. Rest in peace, James. And happy birthday to my grandmother, August 27, 2020. This is U.S. and world history. And shout out to Mr. Fenty too, and shout out to Rihanna. August 27, 2020, part 1 of my day. The government threatening me, and the phone companies threatening me while I'm just cooking breakfast. They don't want me to eat. They threatened me with a bunch of gay men. August 27, 2020, part 1.